Alrighty guys, before we get into the video, make sure to leave a like if you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, also make sure to subscribe if you guys are new. And if you guys want to be notified every time I post a new video, make sure to click that bell for all notifications. I'll see you guys later. Yo, what's going on everybody? It is your boy Fitzmonk TV here, aka G-Lorn33. I am here today with your My Hero Academia chapter 272 review, and the moment we've been waiting for weeks. Shigaraki is officially back and his destruction has begun, and only in a matter of seconds has Shigaraki already undone all of the work that the heroes have done throughout this war arc. We've been seeing it for weeks. The heroes have basically had the advantage. They've been stomping out the villains for the most part. We've seen the death of Twice. We just saw last week how Tokoyami was able to save Hawks from Dobby, and everything just didn't look like it was working out. We saw all the heroes raid the basement, and it looked like victory was going to be won for our heroes. But then Shigaraki awakened, and we know he has all for one. We know he is thousands of times stronger than he was before. We have no idea what potential this guy has. He's easily the most ferocious villain we've ever faced in the series so far, and everything's been building to this. But I did not expect for him to cause so much destruction in just the first couple of moments of him being up. But let's get into the chapter, man. This chapter is called 272, and if you guys saw the spoiler video a couple days ago, you guys knew that this was going to be a banger of a chapter. The 10 out of 10 chapters just keep coming, but so the first panel is Shigaraki waking up. His eyes are wide open. You can see like the saliva and everything around him. Remember, he also was in a puddle of water because of his chamber breaking, so he has water particles flying all around him. And then we get the chapter. It's called Good Morning. So we pan back to the city, and then we see Endeavor's sidekick Burnin. She's relaying a message saying if anybody needs assistance evacuating, let us know. That's where Class 1A has been throughout all these events happening. And we see Bakugo having a funny moment with her grandma. Bakugo says, "Shuttles will take you from here, get out of the city." And then the young lady tries to give her a chocolate bun as a reward. Bakugo's like, "It'll just make my mouth dry, forget that crap and get going," And we see Araka's like, "Well, I'll just take it for myself, you gotta accept the hospitality, right?" And then Bakugo's like, "You just want the bun for yourself." Classic Bakugo. But it's kind of cool seeing him interact with more of the citizens. So then we pan over to Ida. Ida's doing the same thing. He's promising some citizens that their stuff won't get destroyed, because the reason why they're evacuating, because they believe that this city could become a counter battle zone. So if the hospital fight breaks out and the damage comes to the city might become a second setting for the battle. So they don't want any citizens getting caught in the crossfires. Alright, so then, but as everyone's evacuating, we see Deku, and we haven't seen Deku since I think it was chapter 270 at the end. He first realized that Shigaraki had awakened. He got a sense in his spirit. So basically, as everyone's evacuating, we see inside Deku's mind, it just says he's coming. And then Uraka and Todoroki and Bakugo all notice that Deku's not acting normal. He's just standing there, all puzzled. And Bakugo says, slacking off, huh? What's your excuse this time? And then we see the first possessor of One for All. We haven't seen him since Deku's dream, which, if you guys saw My Hero Academia season 4 finale, they're just getting to that point in the anime right now. But we haven't seen him since Deku's dream. You can also see Nana in the background, and basically they're telling that Deku's like, "That's the voice of the first to possess One for All." And then the voice is telling him, "The blowback will soon be here. We don't have long to speak. A transcendent one is coming, aka Shigaraki." And at that moment, Deku's looking straight at the hospital, and you can see he has this horrified look on his face, almost the same look he had at the end of chapter 270. But then we pan right back over to the hospital, and we see Exodus standing or crouching right next down to Shigaraki, and Shigaraki is now in a upwards. He's sitting upwards now. He's no longer on the ground, and Exodus has a horrified look on his face as well. And all we see Shigaraki says, "I'm cold." The first line he says is, "I'm cold," probably because of all the water that's around him. And then all we see is the scientists and President Mike. They're leaving the lab. And you can also see Endeavor and most of the rest of the heroes, Gran Torino. You know, it looks like they finished off most of the high-end Normu. But out of nowhere, all you see is Decay come straight out of the lab. So we're not gonna see Exodus's body. Exodus is gone. Like, we knew the second they put Exodus next to Shigaraki, they didn't even give us a lot of background on Exodus. So the second we saw that, we were like, yep, Exodus is definitely going to be the first victim. They didn't even let us see how he gone out. All we see is Shigaraki's decay wave flying out of the lab, and then the scientist has like a look of joy, righteous joy on his face. President Mike is losing his mind. He's like, what the hell is going on? And all you see is Gran Torino using his super speed come out of nowhere to grab President Mike and the scientist. And then Gran Torino's like, that's Shigaraki's decay quirk. But wait, it's spreading the things he hasn't even touched? And then Gran Torino relays a message. Everyone out of here now! Shigaraki has awakened. Don't touch the cracks unless you want to wind up dead. And then we pan over back to Deku and the rest of Class 1A. They're all looking at the hospital, and you can just see the decay wave starting to fly out. This is happening in a matter of seconds. Deku is absolutely horrified, right? And all you see is tons and tons of heroes trying to fly out of the hospital. We see Izawa, we see Endeavor flying out with Miko. Remember, Miko's not able to really move because of how damaged he is. We see Mount Lady, we see Rocklock. All these heroes are trying to escape, and we can see the female high-end Normu grabs Izawa by the leg, and then at that moment, when I first saw this, I was like, are they gonna sacrifice Izawa? Is this how he's gonna go out? You know, we know Izawa's gonna be taken out eventually. It just feels like they're setting that up. I don't know if it's gonna be this arc or the next, but the high-end Normu grabs Izawa by the leg, and it looks like the Normu plans to take Izawa with her. But at that moment, Crush throws his shield, has a Captain America type moment, throws his mighty shield so just to keep or allow Izawa to get away. But at that moment, Crush decays, and then Shigaraki has a horrified look on his face. He's like, no! And then all you see, Crush has an All Might type smile, giving the thumbs up as we see him decay. Very sad moment. So it's already confirmed, Exodus and now Crush, two really big heroes, are now gone. Then the scientist goes like, you had us beat. Like I said, the heroes had it won until Shigaraki woke up. And then it's just the next couple like panels or pages, it's just, you could see the destruction of Shigaraki's decay work. You could see it start from the inside of the hospital, it transitions to the outside of the hospital, then it starts moving slowly into the city, and then you can see other heroes getting caught. And you know, we can't really tell what these heroes are, but definitely you could see heroes getting caught by the decay wave. And you get, in a matter of seconds, the hospital is just gone, and it's moving into the city, the same city where Class 1A is evacuating. Then as you see the decay taking place on screen, the scientist goes like, you had us beat. All your work in progress was building towards this today, but now we witness a miracle, or something even greater. I love this line right here. Plus Ultra Shigaraki has awakened. I'm gonna probably make that the title of the video, man. That is crazy. Plus Ultra Shigaraki has awakened. And then all you can see is Shigaraki sitting in the remains of the hospital, and he's wearing Exodus's cape. And the thing that's crazy is, it looks like he did all this damage with just one arm. He used one arm to put on the cape and another arm just to do the decay wave. So imagine that. All this power, all this destruction just using one arm, and he's nowhere near his full power. That is freaky. That is freaky right there. Alright, but plus Ultra Shigaraki has awakened. All that your heroes have built, he will undo upon waking. And then the last panel of the chapter is victory is ours, proclaims the scientist. And all you see is Deku. It shows 45. So Deku goes 45%, one for all, full cowling, and does a St. Louis mass Air Force. I guess it's supposed to block the incoming wave of decay that is coming from the hospital. And then Bakugo screams, "Get these people moving!" because there's still citizens in the city, and the decay wave is moving fast. The hospital has already basically been destroyed. The heroes are trying to escape, and now it is moving into the city at a super rampant pace. Then Bakugo's like, "Get these people moving," and then Endeavor's sidekick goes, "Endeavor, hey, Endeavor." They're trying to speak through the comms. We know that Endeavor did get out. He did save Miko. He just but he's not able to communicate at the moment. And then the last thing is Deku screaming, "Everyone run!" This like, I don't know. Are we gonna get Deku versus Shigaraki? Are they setting that up? You know, I'm telling you right now, Deku at 45, it doesn't matter. Because remember, Deku did get the vision telling he needs to stop Shigaraki. But I'm sorry, right now we're at the level Deku's at. Even if he went 100%, I still don't know if we'll have a chance. Shigaraki's just on a whole nother level. What I think they're gonna have to do, and this could be the whole story for going forward, is Deku's gonna have to learn all those quirks just to be able to counter against Shigaraki's, freaking massive layout of quirks now. And then, but we'll have to wait and see what happens next chapter. Honestly, we have no idea what's going on at the mansion. We know that Hawks got saved by Tokoyami from the hands of Dabi, but we still have not seen Toga since the death of Twice all those chapters ago. So we still have no idea what's going on over there, man. But things are getting crazy. Will we finally see Deku versus Shigaraki, or at least a confrontation next chapter? I have no idea, but things are getting crazy. Shigaraki is awake, and he is more powerful than ever, and it is scary. It is legit scary, man. Let me know what you guys think of the chapter in the comment section. Another 10 out of 10 by the boy Horishima, man. I cannot wait to find out what happens. We will have the spoilers out on Wednesday, so I will make another video on that. If you guys want to know what happens, just make sure you guys subscribe, because I'll have that out probably Wednesday night, Thursday morning, once we get the scans. Thank you guys for all the love and support. Once again, like, comment, subscribe if you guys enjoyed. Enable notifications by clicking the bell next to my name, Fitzbong TV, so you guys are notified every time I post a new video, man. Until then, plus Ultra, stay safe and healthy. Peace, guys.